Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this how to play video I'm going to take a look at Clone Priest or Cloning Gallery Priest. This time it is sort of a bit of a hybrid build with 7 minions in it. So if you watched my last guide video, it was about the full OTK version of Clone Priest. And the full OTK version means that the only minions in the deck are Malygos, Prophet Velen, Zoolock and Radiant Elemental. And that in turn means that there are 4 different types of minions in the deck, and in that case, every time you play a fully buffed spellstone, you're always getting all of your spell damage minions. So that build, it's a bit weaker defensively than some of the other builds, but it has a very strong potential for OTK, because each of your spellstones is a potential OTK. Then there is the minion heavy build with Gilded Gargoyles and Lyra the Sunshard in it, and in between them actually there is still this build, or various builds like this. This is not actually a very played build in this exact specification, but the minion package is. This is the 7 minion package, so in addition to those 5 minions of 4 different types, there are 2 additional minions in this list. There is a Witchwood Grizzly and there is a Lich King. And why overall 7 minions? Overall 7 minions means that your cloning gallery is still perfectly reliable. Every time you play a cloning gallery, you know that you will get 1 copy of every single minion left in your deck, because there's a total of 7 and you have 7 slots. So if you get to pull off some of those turn 9, turn 10 cloning galleries with Radiant Elementals, Malygos, Velen still in the deck and some Mind Blasts in hand, then you know for sure that that's going to be an OTK. However, because there are 6 different minion types in this build, that means that whenever you play a spellstone, even if it's fully buffed, only 4 of them will come out. So if you have played some of these minions and they have died, other than just the Radiant, Velen, Malygos, your spellstones don't necessarily give you a guaranteed OTK. You give up that little bit of power in order to have some more defensive prowess, because Witchwood Grizzly obviously can do a lot of work defensively. You get that Witchwood Grizzly down, aggro beats their face into it, then you resurrect new Witchwood Grizzlies as 3/12s, so you can get a bunch of taunt minions on the board, and Lich King, big taunt, also resurrectable. This kind of a hybrid build still runs Shadow Essence in it, so you can still Shadow Essence into Witchwood Grizzlies, Lich Kings, resurrect them later on. So there's a much bigger variety of taunts available for you in this deck, which helps to improve some of those matchups where the opponent is very aggressive. But on the other hand, you are giving up some percentage on your OTK plays. Especially because you also run Shadow Essence, so if your Shadow Essence pulls you Witchwood Grizzly and a Lich King, then, well, they are going to go into the Resurrect pool, not much you can do about that. But if you're facing a more aggressive metagame, then this might be slightly better than the full OTK package build. And if you're facing a very combo heavy meta, then you want to look at the full OTK package and go for that one instead of this one. And then there's also the variant with the Gilded Gargoyles and Lyra, which is even more defensive than this one, so it's even better against aggression and even worse against the combo decks. It's a very popular archetype, there are lots of variations. As for the mulligans with this deck, you're looking for your Shadow Essence, you're looking for your Radiant Elemental, and then it really depends whether you're facing aggression or whether you're going to be the aggressor. Because if you're being on the defense, then this one has of course Zoolock, like the OTK build has, but this one also has Witchwood Grizzly that you want to hold on to in that case. And then depending on what kind of aggressor you're facing, Holy Smite can be good against something like a Zoolock or even a Hunter, Spirit Lash it's good against tokens, Mass Hysteria is good in practically every possible defensive scenario. Whereas if you're being the aggressor, then you don't care about those Grizzlies and Zoolocks and defensive spells, then you're much more into keeping stuff like Cloning Gallery or Prophet Velen, Vivid Nightmare, tools that can help you push that damage. Overall, this is one alternative build for a slightly more aggressive meta, but I do find that I'm still in a lot of trouble against Midrange Hunter in particular. So Hunters with those spellstones, okay, that's no problem, but the midrange build, it's just very painful still. Anyway, If you enjoy this content, then please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more. And now, let's go take a look at this kind of list in action. I'll try to showcase a little bit about its strengths and weaknesses. I can keep a Radiant Element. I guess I need to give a Mass Hysteria in case it turns out to be something like an even lock, because there are still cases where I need to be on the defensive side. It can also be like Mechatoon Warlock. He kept 3 cards. I guess it could be 2. It is 2. Well, Mass Hysteria is a good keep also against 2. I need to play the Radiant Elemental out there anyway. Try to entice him to use a little bit of his resources to kill it. He might also ignore it and go face, because it doesn't actually kill the Void Walker.
Relax. It's a party.
So there's some kind of an egg style deck. Alright. There's nothing to Servitude. I suppose I need to avoid immediate damage here and make this trade for him. Now I can Servitude. I can Servitude a Radiant Elemental. Not great. But I have that Mass Hysteria coming up in the near future. He's playing conservatively, saving his resources. That's a decent line of playing. No use to Servitude anything here. I think this is just hero power to face, and we check what he's going to have next. Scarabek can be a problematic thing. Oh, he wants to keep just 1 minion here. Oh, and the minion has Wind Fury. That is difficult. That can be a problem. I may need to Servitude the Radiant Elemental back. That may force him to do some things. Alright. Let's see about this one. Well, Mass Hysteria doesn't kill both of them. But if I can't kill the Pterodax, I will just die. I have to spend the Mass Hysteria anyway. That's tough, that's really tough. Refresh it. Oh boy! That's a big one. There's nothing that I can Shadow Visions into, right? No, nothing kills the 7/5. I don't think there's anything that kills that. I mean, I just don't see any card that helps me here. I mean, I guess technically the Spirit Lash keeps me alive. But that's pretty weak still. I mean, now Leroy's lethal, Doomguard is lethal. So many lethals. I'm glad that you've enjoyed them. Down to 5. Time to play Anduin, right? Time to play Anduin. Time to kill that Doomguard. Go to 10 health. Alright. I'm at 10 health. Gallery gives me a 1/1 Ziliax. And a 1/1 Grizzly. Which are not great against the Despicable Dreadlord. Silence plus something kills me. But I think it has to be the Gallery. I mean, he generally doesn't have a ton of AoE. So these will die at the end of the turn. But there's still a couple of taunts protecting me. I said clone is always exciting. Okay. Siphon Soul. Oh boy, can he find lethal? Pair of Soulfires can do it. Pair of Soulfires just might do it. He didn't have a pair of Soulfires. So if I can Servitude of Velen, 4, 6, 8, 10 mana. Servitude of Velen clears the board. Right. There's the Velen.
Not all who wander are lost.
Then we deal some damage. And we deal some damage. And we kill that despicable Dreadlord. Okay, so now I'm at 34. And he lost the big minion. He doesn't have any Doom Guards left either. Okay. It looks like we're getting there. So what do I have in Shadow Essence? I have Zoolock and Velen. And Witchwood Grizzly. So I could do Lich King or I could do Shadow Essence. I can afford to do Lich King this turn. And start hitting him in the face. Okay. We get a Lich King card. I was kind of hoping for some damage maybe. This might be okay. I think we have actually stabilized. Does he have Gul'dan in that deck? I think it's pretty unlikely for there to be Gul'dan. I think it's pretty unlikely for there to be Gul'dan. Alright, picked up the Grizzly. So there's Zoolock and Velen left in the Shadow Essence. I like both Zoolock and Velen. So if it's Zoolock... Is it lethal guaranteed? I mean, I ping... face. Yeah, it's lethal guaranteed. I ping face, I Shadow Essence. If I get this one, then it hits there and this. Or if I got Velen, I would have pinged the 1-3 and then I would have went face with the Lich King. Could be useful. Let's try with this. Border of Vodka. I'm playing Priest, so you have to be the judge. Alright. So Hunter kept one card. Didn't do anything at the start. A bit of slow Hunter then. Now, do I try to hold on this Radiant Elemental to maybe get some kind of cloning gallery kill? Or is that just being extremely greedy? Because I had a bit of an issue with being too greedy against Hunters in particular. What if I just play the Radiant Elemental? It's obviously not going to last. I think I'll try this approach. We'll see. I like slow Hunters, yeah. Definitely. It's a spell hunter. So we're definitely looking at turn 8 kill if I manage to not draw my minions. Please don't draw minions. That's the most important thing right now. Do not draw minions. Well, do not draw Velen, Malygos and Radiant Elemental. Would be the more appropriate line here. I think we just wait. But what if there's a Spellstone coming? Vision. Well, the probability to get good card from Vision increases as I draw spells from my deck. Which is why I'm reluctant to play the Vision yet, because I could get good stuff from the Vision later on. And I also have not decided what I want from the Vision. And the main candidates are to get a second Mind Blast, or to get a Mass Hysteria. And I was trying to see if I can draw one of them naturally, and then I can Visions into the other. So that sort of thinking. Now I'm again thinking whether I should Visions this turn. Because what if he plays Spellstone next turn? I probably need to Visions now. But I can't find the cards that I'm looking for. Then we'll pick another Visions. Because I kind of want the Mass Hysteria at this point. I feel like I might need that. But this, of course, means that I have to find another piece of damage. So I'm a little bit uncertain about this. Of course, getting that Cloning Gallery turn anyway can be difficult. Alright. So it could be like a freezing trap. But my hand is full, I have to play something. That probably means playing that Zoolock out there. It's a spell hunter, so he could have like a deadly shot and kill that Zoolock. Then that might be my downfall. And now I drew the Mulligan, so all of my plans were ruined. That's tough. I just have to give him another target. I probably do, because I have to play something again. It's still not great. Let's see. Please don't get Huffer, and there was no Leok. Okay. So if I coin the Cloning Gallery, I don't have the damage now, because I picked up this Mass Hysteria. And I can't afford the Vivid Nightmare on the Velen. I get Velen, I get Lich King, I get Radiant Elemental, I get Grizzly. Other options. Scream isn't that good. Mass Hysteria. Not guaranteed. I think I need to go in the Cloning Gallery. This one probably wasn't correct. It did get me to full health though. So maybe it's not that bad. I still have a pair of Mass Hysterias. I still have a Scream. And these will all kill each other with the Mass Hysteria. It's not all bad. I can even powered shield over here if I like. And I think I like. Alright, we're still in this. Shield over there. Then we do a little bit of Mass Hysteria over here. That cleans up the whole board. And I get to heal my face to 24. So I'm still kind of okay. I've seen one deadly shot. There can be a Zul'jin. There's some wolves. These wolves are going to get screamed, so that messes up with his Rock Delar and stuff, right? Then he can't do Rock Delar, he can't do To My Side. What if he has Zul'jin? It casts To My Side, casts Kill Command, Animal Companion. Maybe I'd like to scream after that. If I spell Stone, 2 different minions probably isn't the thing I want right now. Shadow Essence gives me Grizzly Radiant or Velen. 9 damage coming in from these. There's also the Lich King, but Lich King can probably be dealt with, like if he plays Zul'jin with deadly shots. Let's see. I think I'll do just this. If he plays Zul'jin, it deadly shots the Grizzly, of course. Deals a bunch of damage. But I have the Scream. And I have the Nightmare. Let's see. Mass Hysteria is not going to clean this up. So I suppose I need to Scream this board. Yeah, I think this board needs to be screamed. And heal up a little bit. Yeah, games have been okay. I played 2 games. I lost the Priest Mirror and to a Cloning Gallery kill. Oh, it wasn't actually even a Cloning Gallery kill. And then I won against Zoo. So now I have Smite and I have Mind Blast. There's not enough stuff in the Spellstone. So my options here are to play the Mulligan, hope maybe he doesn't have removal for the Mally. If he can't remove the Malygos, then he will just die next turn. No, it's 15 plus 12, it's 27. He won't die. Or I can play a Lich King. I think Lich King is safer. I'll do Lich King. Yeah, you can snipe that Lich King a little bit, it's fine. Let's get a Lich King card. Frostmourne. There's probably going to be a Wandering Monster. Second Deadly Shot. Okay, we got that out of the way. He's very low on resources. He can't do any Rock Delas because his deck is full of minions. I can't quite get a Velen turn here. Shisan! Thanks for the sub. Yeah, playing very slowly, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. That's just the way it seems to go right now for me. 20, 28. 2 damage spells just don't do it. 2 different friendly minions. Can't do Mali, Velen, Spellstone kind of things either. I feel like I'm a bit low on health. I'm a little bit scared about that. I'll still drop the Mali. Let's see about this. I was really uncertain how to proceed from here. Because I don't have a clear path to lethal anyway. I know that. And I was trying to figure out if I had a path that would... Ouch. Well, that at least went to his own face. How many Huffers? Not Huffers yet. Okay. Kills the melee with the Deadly Shot, obviously. There is a Wandering Monster indeed. Alright. And still this... I need one more damage spell. That's the deal here. That's been the deal the whole time. I need one more damage spell. So I can Mass Hysteria this board. And it actually clears the entire board. Wow. Didn't see that coming. Servitude Nightmare. I need to get to the Spellstone. But do I want to Servitude first? Or just heal my face? I am down to 12. Which is a little bit scary. I think healing my face is fine. 3 minions, so... Elemental has died, Ziliax has died, Velen has died, Lich King has died. Pair of Servitudes. What if I just resurrect 2 Velens and heal my face? I go to 20. How is he even going to deal with that? He has already spent 2 Deadly Shots, and he has spent the Zul'jin. But can I find 2 Velens? Nope, that is not a Velen. So... it could be a Malygos. If I have Malygos Velen... No, that's still not enough. Let's make this one a Lich King then. Make this one a Velen. And still heal my face. Go to 16. Have a Lich King on the board. I've seen 2 Deadly Shots. Crushing Walls. Unfortunate. Resurrecting 3 friendly minions. Guess 2 more spells to upgrade. I don't have a great upgrade for that. If I'm just up to 11, there might be... Well, that Crushing Walls was really something. If I just play Velen and heal myself, I don't think that's good enough. The Devil's Sword is a little bit scary. Like that. So I think I do the Spellstone. I get Velen and I get a Radiant. I can do double Velens. But that's not going to be good enough, right? I don't think that's good enough. I don't want to take minions from his deck either. That's so far from what I want. But now I've seen 2 deadly shots and I've seen a crushing walls. And he still doesn't have a ton of cards in hand. I could have Vivid Nightmare the Velen, but that would have been a 1 health Velen. So I didn't feel that was going to be good enough. I don't even mind if he kills the Lich King, because if I can get 3 Velens on the board, I'll be just fine. It looks like after a long and very strange game, I finally did it.
Not all who wander are lost.
I don't care that the Velen gets sniped a little. It's fine.
Not all who wander are lost.
And then we have a 40 damage Mind Blast finally. Okay. I assume it's going to be an OTK priest. Unfortunately, he might be a faster variant than I am. But we'll see. Let's give it a try. He kept 2 cards. Oh, it's going to be a control priest. Well, control priest might end up stealing my stuff at 9 mana. 2 early divisions. So it's important to get Velen out there before he is able to steal it. Now I have both Mind Blasts in hand, alright, alright. Am I looking for Scream or am I looking for Mass Hysteria? Mass Hysteria doesn't really solve this. Scream interferes with Velen. Maybe Mass Hysteria can work? I think we look for Mass Hysteria. I can't find a Mass Hysteria though. In that case, we pick the Scream. Hopefully I can survive until the Scream. Spiritless to keep me company. Oh, my hand is full though, so we'll have to play that Spirit Lash. Our minions have died, so not much I can do.
You are the Shadow's puppet.
Oh, that's interesting. Do I just have to coin my Scream on these? Taking 12 damage is too much. It simply is too much. I will have to coin a Scream. Losing that coin hurts a little bit though, because that means that I don't get to do a gallery turn as quickly. He gets more Witch Doctors immediately. Well, people can go further than rank 13, so I believe you can.
Not all who wander are lost.
Then we try with the Velen, because he needs to answer the Velen somehow.
Your magic shall not save you.
Oh, now he gets to steal the Velen next turn.
Is someone injured?
A silenced form of Velen, but a Velen nonetheless. No, he doesn't get to steal anything because I can just kill it off. So do I actually hit here and then Mass Hysteria? Or is there some better line? Let me see. So if this one hits this one, I think hitting here means that that one will die, right? Doesn't this mean that the big one will die? I figured as much. I have 2 Radiant Elementals and Maligos left in the deck. If I can pull them with the Cloning Gallery. Then these will be free, and Vivid Nightmare will cost 1. Yeah, 2 balance isn't good enough. Because I don't have enough mana to play the Mind Blasts. I already saw 1 Twilight Acolyte. If he spends his mana to steal the Lich King, I just must not draw one of those 3 cards, right? I think I'll try this. If he steals the Lich King, as long as he didn't get a Death Grip, this card right here, that I got, then as long as I don't draw Radiant Elemental or Malygos, I can just kill him next turn with 2 Mind Blasts at 15 damage each. Okay, now no Radiant Elemental and no Malygos as the draw. Can we get that? And we can. And then it's the Cloning Gallery. And then we make another Malygos. And then we just Mind Blast him to death. I finally killed someone with a Cloning Gallery on turn 10. I think I can hold Smite in case of something like Hyena. If you Think Master, especially if you Think Master a 1-off, it doesn't even affect their spell stones. You just get the Think Master Beast instead of that minion. You're still not making their resurrects any worse. He kept all the cards and he played this. Does that mean that next card is a Crackling Razormaw? And then does it mean that I should kill this? I might actually kill the Crackling Razormaw. Artiflex OG, you're a writer, right? Yes, I am. Has being a writer changed in this era of social media? Hard to say. Aren't you always trying to write something that the audience wants to read? But what people want to read, of course, changes over time. I think I need to Holy Smite this fellow now. I know this buffs up all of his other beasts too, but I have a couple of Mass Hysterias here. And that it gives the beast more attack might actually make them kill each other better. Good night, Sampa. Not the time to Spirit Lash, this is the time to... This is time to chill. Oh, that can be very hurtful. Do you think a wild midrange tempo Dragon Priest work? I have no idea about wild. It might work in standard. I mean, it worked in standard before the nerfs. That Master's Call and all those resources. Do I need to coin a Mass Hysteria? If these fight first, that's the only downside. If either of them fights the Timberwolf first, well then there will be a Diamol left anyway. But he could have like Scavenging Hyena and tokens. And that might just end up killing me. I think I'll go with Celiax first. Kill that one. But yeah, this is obviously a very bad matchup for the Clone Priest. This is one of the worst matchups. Nerfs are not live. Yeah, Kalin, nerfs are not live. Nerfs are not yet here. Playing a very, very slow and patient game, but I think he can afford it. That early Master's Call just gave him so much value in his hand. Wild Dragon Priest, Mind Blast Dragon Priest. Well, isn't Mind Blast Dragon Priest like the complete opposite of what Shishan was asking for? Because Dragon Priest, it doesn't mean that deck with the Mind Blast. That's not even a Dragon Priest, really. So much better for Priest if you draw Celiax. So, why would it go away? Alright, we got rid of a couple of minions there, but still plenty coming. And a high main. Alright. What can we pick up with this one? Nothing much. The 5/5 doesn't really help me. He has many ways to kill the 5/5. Or he might just go straight face here. That's a kill command that he has had since the start, and now he's wondering whether he even needs to use it. And he comes to the conclusion that no, he can just use the kill command to go face later. And that is a perfectly valid conclusion. So now I know he has a kill command. Kill command waiting for my face. And I have pretty much nothing here. Shadow Essence into Malygos or Velen doesn't help me yet because I have 1 mana too few. Mass Hysteria can never kill this high main, but it's guaranteed to kill the others. So then he will have 13 damage from hand at least, possibly more. So that doesn't look very promising. Doesn't look very promising at all. I'll have to Mass Hysteria this board. I think I also need to Holy Smite that. So he needs 2 damage from hand, which he can easily have with another Timberwolf or with just a second kill command. And I still need Velen or Malygos from this Shadow Essence. If he doesn't have lethal here. But wasn't that a kill command? I thought that was a kill command. Okay, so now I need that Velen or Malygos. I have Radiant Elemental, Grizzly, Velen, Lich King, Malygos. I have 40% to get one of those. Or I could simply play double Spirit Lash. I will heal for 6. I can heal for 8, so I can go to 10. But I think I'm still pretty unlikely to win. I mean, if I go to 10 but I have no more heals left, I think I need to win this 40% roll. I win the 40% roll. I think that was the best chance I had to come back into this game. Because that allows me to heal a lot. But he's able to top deck Master's Call immediately after I get to do that. Play Radiant first. Radiant first doesn't help me. So I have had... This is an Anduin turn, right? He doesn't have a lot of minions with more than 5 attack anyway. So by playing Anduin, I kill one of the only minions that has more than 5 attack. He might have Dire Frenzy though, which might be good for him. And there's Rexa. So, Radiant Elemental has died, Ziliax has died, Malygos has died. Well, that's a Velen Spirit Lash, right? Heals me right up. Otherwise I just start playing like Ping the Hyena, Radiant Elemental. Velen Spirit Lash means that maybe Velen Spirit Lash is not what I need. But what if I already play a Spellstone? But how am I going to get 4 spells to upgrade the Spellstone anyway? I'm not. That's the second Hyena.
The shadow.
Don't do it like this. Kill the Timberwolf, kill the Hyena. Now of course he can start building beasts. Too bad that I couldn't resurrect Malygos or something. Can't always find those. What do I need to win this game? That was not... That was really not what you wanted to do. Or maybe it was. It just seems very strange to me. Well, that does keep it alive. Psychic Scream. So I need to start dealing face damage, right? Don't want Radiant Elemental to die. I could also get a Velen out there. So many options. So I could ping. No, I would have to Velen Spirit Lash ping. And hit with this, then that would kill the zombies.
Darkness speaks to me.
I think I'll give it a try. This way I can kill that zombies. And I can have a Velen on the board, but is Velen on the board good enough? Especially when it's down to 5 health. Maybe it's just not good enough. And he might also be able to just build the beast he needs. I am having a bit of trouble here. Because I have neither the damage nor the minions. Okay, 30% for poisonous. Oh, there was the second kill command that I saw him have earlier. That would be my vivid nightmare. Funny how it works like that. I can still take some damage here. It's not yet the time to scream. I don't have the tools yet. Oh, that's unfortunate. Probably will mandate a scream. So it looks pretty bad right now. Hi, John Sting. Didn't know you streamed. Yeah, I've been streaming since 2015. So yeah, I've been doing it for a while. That charging zombies was really good. Suddenly I'm down to 14. I mean, he just played a couple of cards and all of a sudden those cards dealt 12 damage. Even though he's in Rexa mode and has spent both kill commands already earlier. So that's pretty sweet. Now I probably will die. I don't really see an out. I mean, the out is that Malygos comes on board and I don't die and Malygos is unchallenged, but oh my goodness. That's so much damage. And that's 11 damage. If he gets another 3 damage, like if he gets a Crackling Razor more and he can adapt this, or if he top decks the Fledgling back. So pretty much no matter what happens, I will die. So I guess it's the right call here to play this Malygos. Obviously, now he must not be able to kill me or the Malygos. And furthermore, well, now he can kill the Malygos because he rolled Leok. Huffer would have also killed the Malygos, so Misha was the only animal companion that would not kill the Mali, so obviously that's... And I suppose, yeah, he has more Hunter's marks too, so... Now if he can top deck a charge minion, then that's a win. Even if he cannot, then is there some way for me to win? From 2 health it's pretty difficult. Yeah, it's generally pretty difficult from this position. Trying to figure out some kind of a line that would result in a win. But I have a hard time finding that line. Well, that's a big one. And now it's also stealth. Ah, that's sweet. Even if I get Velen and make 2 Velens, then this is just 20. I also cannot kill a 4 or 5.
Shadowy thoughts.
And this will only have 9 health. But I haven't even had a Lich King yet.
The shadows grow short.
There is no lethal. There is no lethal.
Unity, precision, perfection.
This has got to be the line. I can put a couple of taunts on the way. So these can potentially take 3 hits. Of course it depends what he's able to find, but even if he like top decks the Fledgling with charge, these might be able to deal with that. for the time being. And then I can top deck like... what can I even top deck? Another Servitude? Maybe? I've seen both kill commands. Oh no! It has Echo and Rush. But I heal up for 6. So it's still not lethal. Yeah, that Lich King is not going to be enough, right? Yeah, because you can just push through it. I needed a Servitude top deck here, and then I could have played Servitude, Velen, Nightmare the Velen, 28, lethal. I mean, I had an out when I did it like this, but this was not the out. Yeah. Too bad. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.